Taking a little break from the montage would be to do a little challenge.
Holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait.
Taking a little break from the montage, from the aesthetic montage, to open our gift. Yay! Oh, I'm in so much pain. My body is so sore today. Okay.
What is it, day 5?
Day 5. It's my turn to open.
I know, I was getting it for you. You're welcome.
Thank
You elf.
Ooh! Show the camera. Slowly. Okay, back to the montage.
Waking up on Christmas, 'tis the season most everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing waking up on Christmas Day. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, presents tied up with a string for you and me.
Alright, hey vlog. I hope you enjoyed that little montage that I did. I'm trying to switch up some filming styles just because, you know, when I'm vlogging every day, I don't want it to get boring. I honestly felt my vlog yesterday was not the best it could have been. And I explained that, like, people have boring days, but I don't know. I didn't feel great uploading yesterday's vlog, and I want to feel proud every time I upload one, even if it's not the most exciting day ever. So that's like today. I didn't have anything that special this morning. I had a class. You know, it was kind of just like a routine morning, but I thought doing the little montage style would be interesting. So yeah, so look forward to like more things switching up and like maybe some style changes, editing changes. This is all very experimental anyways. But what's gonna be like the main aspect of this video is I decided that I want to do a wellness challenge for the rest of the year. So if you don't know, I have a wellness account on Instagram. I'm very big into wellness. I have been for like years, since like middle school. I've been into like fitness and just eating well, and just all that stuff has always been really important to me. And I created a wellness account on Instagram where I've been like just posting about different things that I'm trying to do. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing much right now to like make progress in my life, or to like, I don't know, I just don't feel my best. And I thought one way to really not only motivate myself but also keep myself disciplined would be to do a little challenge. And I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but basically I'm going to be doing 5 different habits that I'm focusing on every day for the rest of the month. So there's 26 days left in the month after today, and I want every day to do these 5 things. So I'm gonna go through each habit and kind of explain a little bit and like why it's important to me. So the first one, which is going to be hard, like this is a big one for me, something I've been struggling with for a while, is get up to my alarm. And on weekdays I want to wake up at 7:30. weekends 8:30. And that doesn't have to be perfect. Like, if there's a day I know I'm gonna be going to bed later because of something, then I'll change it so that I'm waking up a little bit later. But I also but I just want to get my sleep schedule kind of in check, because two things. One, I just have kind of an irregular sleep schedule. Like, I kind of go back and forth, where I'm like waking up at 7 one day and then the next day I'm sleeping until like 9. Like, and I want it to be more consistent because I know that is so beneficial. And I like I've mentioned before, I have an Aura ring through like my school, and which tracks my sleep, so I can kind of see my scores, and I know when I'm more consistent, that's when I start getting better sleep scores, and that's when I feel better. So I want to just get kind of more into a consistent sleep schedule. I put get sleep by 12. I know it's not always gonna happen, but like I said, these are just guidelines. Like, I'm not expecting every day to be perfect, but I do kind of want to push myself to get, I don't know, maybe 90% of the days or something like that, just so I can kind of get on track and get myself set up for a successful new year when like New Year's resolutions and all that stuff, comes around. So then the next one is practice mindful eating. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've struggled with body image for so many years, and I feel like everyone does these days, but I'm not gonna go into much detail, but I just don't feel my best right now, mentally and physically. I'm not mentally doing that bad, but just I don't feel the most confident. I don't feel like I've been having headaches, every other day, multiple times a week. I've been bloating, I'm having this whole acne problem, which this could be hormonal, but I also don't normally have acne this bad. So just a lot of things where I don't feel my absolute best. And there's a lot of times that I eat something that I don't feel good after, like the stupid pickle from the other day, and then I had ice cream last night, and I just dairy doesn't really agree with me all the time, so it didn't make me feel good. And obviously it's the holiday season. I'm still gonna allow myself to have fun little treats. That's why I'm saying mindful eating. I'm not setting a strict diet or anything like that, but I want to just before I decide to eat something, I want to really think, is this going to benefit me? Is this going to make me feel good? Whether that be physically or emotionally. And I also, sometimes when I'm really anxious or something, it makes me want to stress eat. And I don't want to do that because there's better ways to manage stress than just eating a ton of junk food that makes me feel worse. So just stuff like that. No strict diet, we're not doing that, but just being mindful about nutrients, just all that stuff. And the next one, read at least 30 minutes before bed. So if you saw Vlogmas Day 1, then you saw that I set a daily habit to read every day. I literally only did that one day. This is why I really need to reform, because I set these things and then I don't do them, and I'm like, no, I'll do it tomorrow, and I just don't. So I really want to hold myself accountable. But I love reading. I am love reading, but for some reason I just don't always do it. Once I'm reading, I'm loving it, but sometimes I'm no, I don't feel like it. And I really just want before bed, that's the best time to do it for me, because I get kind of tired reading, so it helps me before I go to bed. And it's just the vibes, the lights are dim, I'm just reading, and then I go to sleep. It's a good way to avoid social media right before I'm sleeping and all that stuff. So I want to do that. I also set a Goodreads challenge to read 10 books for the year, and I'm at 7, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I want to at least try. So the book I'm on right now, I think I have 100 pages left, so it would just have to be that and 2 more books. And I think after this book I'm gonna read the Hunger Games series, which is supposed to be an easy read. So I don't know, maybe we can do it. If I read 30 minutes every night, I think we can maybe do it. The next one is to finish my to-do list, because I always write one out. I'm intentional about it, and then I don't do everything. I get to the night and I'm like, like whatever, I don't need to do this, and I like erase it. And it's like, no, like this morning, like I set those things to do for a reason. Like I really needed or just really wanted to get that done. Let's get it done. So like today my to-do is just pretty short and I've already done one of the things on it. So I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff done. And I'm just like in the morning, I won't make crazy to-do lists. I'm gonna make it manageable and like make it realistic. But the past, like, I don't even know how long, I make a to-do list and then I don't do everything. So that's gonna be a main one. And the last thing is morning movement and stretch. So I've been pretty good with working out. I mean, until I got sick, but obviously I was sick, so I needed the rest. But I've been pretty good with that. But I find it that I feel my best when I work out first thing in the morning. Like, I mean, I eat like a little snack before and I drink, like I do some of my morning routine before. It's not like I get out of bed, go work out. But like, just getting some kind of movement in the morning makes me feel my best. And it doesn't mean I can't still do stuff at night. Like, for example, I like to take spin classes Tuesday night. I'm not doing it today because as you saw, went to Pilates for the first time in a few weeks yesterday, and my entire body is sore. So this morning, as you saw, I just did a little treadmill strut instead because I just wanted to do some light cardio to like warm up my body, and it like has helped so much. Like I don't feel nearly as sore as I did, but I did that and I did a stretch instead of doing spin because spin would just be too much because I'm already super sore, and then that won't allow my body to heal. But normally I do a spin class Tuesday nights, but that doesn't mean that I can't still do like, I don't know, like a treadmill strut or like just go for a little walk. Just some kind of movement in the morning just I feel like it helps with my digestion, it helps with my energy levels. It just makes me feel so much better. So that's why I didn't put like morning workout, I put morning movement. So even on like my rest days, it's just a little walk or, you know, just a little something, maybe like a little yoga video, just something to like get everything moving in my body, get everything going. And it, like, I'm not saying you have to do any of these things. These are all personal to me. But if I could recommend anything on this list, that is the big one. Morning movement. And I also put stretch. I'm a dancer. I try to stretch daily. I don't always do it, but I notice my flexibility is at its best when I'm stretching daily for obvious reasons. And you're the most tight in the morning because, like, you know, you just wake up, your muscles are all stiff. So that's like a great time to stretch. And I take it easy. I don't like force anything, and obviously sometimes I'll stretch later in the day too, but I notice when I do stretch later in the day after having stretched in the morning, I'm already so much more flexible. So yeah, that's it. I just really want to challenge myself, and not that any of these things are that challenging. This is something, it's like I'm only focusing on 5 different things, and it's already stuff that I kind of do or I've kind of been trying, but I just really want to focus in on them and just feel good for the rest of the month. Like, things are gonna happen out of your control, things come up, sometimes you want to just like go out with friends, and like it is what it is. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, but just setting these intentions and kind of being a little bit more disciplined with these things and getting serious about it, I think it's gonna help me a lot. And I'll update as I go. I'll update even after vlogmas, like at the end of the month, how it made me feel. And yeah, that's just what I'm doing this month. So I hope you enjoy this journey with me. Maybe you've been inspired to do your own wellness challenge, maybe not, but that's fine. Maybe you can take something out of this, maybe not, and you just want to watch, and that's completely fine. And I know I'm not always going to be motivated, but just having this as a guideline and a reminder, like, I think that it's going to be a good experience. So I'm technically starting this tomorrow, but I've already gotten in my morning movement today. I did not get up to my alarm, but I'm still gonna like practice mindful eating the rest of the day, like try to read, finish my to-do list, all that stuff. But I'll be officially like checking it off if I did it or not tomorrow. But yeah, with that being said, for the rest of the day, I have a class to go to in like 10-ish minutes. And then after that, we're gonna grab dinner, come back, I'll get some things done off my to-do list. And I'm also just gonna relax. I don't have much to do tonight. and I'm just gonna kind of leave it that way because tomorrow I have a whole empty day. So tomorrow I can kind of fill up with stuff. Tonight I'm just gonna allow myself to rest and relax and watch YouTube and just whatever. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. I'll definitely get some clips as I go, but that was definitely like the main thing I wanted to put in this video because it's something I've been thinking about a lot. And I actually, last thing, I made this graphic from scratch. Like normally when I go on Canva, I use like the templates. I fully was like, I wasn't feeling any of the templates, and I was like, you know what, I'll make my own. So I made this little graphic, and I think it's so cute. So yeah. Alright, I will see you in a little bit. Alright, vlog. I didn't really get any clips after my little explanation thing, but ooh, let me show you. I printed out my wellness challenge, and I put it next to my workout and my to-do. Oh, I still need to do my Duolingo. I'll do that. But yeah, like, aw, cute. Anyways, it's tea time. So today is elderberry and echinacea. I don't know how to pronounce that. But let's see what the message is. As days get shorter, bring warmth with a cup of herbal wonder. Period. The magic of echinacea and juicy berries. Period. That's it for today's vlog. Tomorrow will be day 1 of my little challenge. So I will see you bright and early. And yeah, bye.